A very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all our subscribers joining us from different parts of the world. Once again, we welcome you to the second edition of the Greece Investment Summit 2025. Today, we have a special guest with us. We have the CEO of MAGNA Real Estate. MAGNA Real Estate Greece, a premier real estate brokerage shaping the future of Greece property landscape, is also known for their expertise in high value real estate brokerage, offering premium residential, commercial, and mixed use projects across Greece. With a deep commitment to quality, innovation, and sustainability, the company delivers properties that cater to both local and international investors seeking long term value. Once again, I would like to welcome Dimitris Karageorgos, founder and CEO at the Magna Real Estate, who will share the expert insights and guide us through the most promising investment prospects in Greece. Welcome, Dimitris.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Mayank. Thank you for the invitation. I'm happy to be here, and let's start our conversation.
Absolutely. So before starting the conversation, I would like to inform all our subscribers who are watching us live that kindly use your due diligence before making any kind of investment decisions. This is something as a disclaimer we normally give to everybody. Whatever we do is mainly meant for the educational purpose. If you have any kind of queries, we would request you to kindly leave these queries in the comments below. So moving forward, we would like to hear from you, Dimitris. Give us a small introduction and overview about Magna Real Estate. What exactly you do? What are the new trends that you follow in the market?
Yeah, so basically, Magna Real Estate was founded at 2008 and currently has two offices, one in the center of Athens and very close to Acropolis, and one in the northern suburbs of Attica. For the very beginning, our goal was to provide our clients with the best possible services and through our experience and knowledge to help them make the right decisions. Our consistency has led us to have exclusive partnership with investors, hedge funds, banks, and real estate agents throughout Greece.
Interesting. So when you compare yourself in the market with the other competitors, how do you set yourself apart? What's the most unique thing about Magna Real Estate?
Well, we have built a solid reputation over the years by providing high-quality services in the Greek real estate sector. We have deep understanding of the local market dynamics, and we can offer insights into the best investment opportunities across Greece. We can offer tailor-made services for foreign investors that are looking to enter the Greek market. And we have one of the best professional network that ensuring the clients receive comprehensive support throughout their real estate journey in Greece.
Interesting. So moving on to the next segment, which talks about the Greek real estate market and the investment opportunities. How would you describe the current real estate market in Greece, and what are the key trends which you think which is going across as of now?
Since 2018, the Greek real estate market has shown strong growth. For example, house prices in Greek urban areas such as Athens and Thessaloniki over the last 4 years have been increasing by about 10% annually. The key drivers for this growth are foreign investment, economic stability, thriving tourism sector with government interventions such as tax incentives for real estate purchases, and of course the Golden Visa program. But don't forget that Greece came out for a strong crisis for 10 years, and now we are in very good position.
Absolutely. Things have really turned around for good for Greece as of now. So Greece is a very dynamic market, and I've been lucky enough to visit Greece last year. Considering that, what are the most promising locations when it comes for real estate investments in Greece?
Well, this is a very nice question. Greece is one of the most beautiful countries of the world, and is in the top 10 tourist destinations worldwide. So urban centers such as Athens and Thessaloniki certainly have a great potential, in particular in Athens Riviera, Piraeus, and historic center of Athens. Also places that are for summer tourism such as Mykonos, Santorini, Crete, Halkidiki have great potential. But personally, I would also like to mention Peloponnesos and the Ionian Island, which may not be very popular, but I think they have great potential.
So specifically, when we talk about the investment per se, so as an individual, it's important to understand where you're getting the maximum returns when we are talking investment per se, of course. So which according to you, you feel is the best location to invest in, where you can get maximum returns in the coming times? This is a more futuristic question, of course. Time will tell, but of course, as per your understanding of the market.
Probably right now in Athens.
Okay.
But depends your strategy. If you are an investor in long term, for long run, maybe you should look in some other areas that get potential, such as Peloponnesus or Ionian Island. I tell you, if you want, if you are, you want to exit from the market for your investment after 2-3 years, Athens is the safest right now.
Okay, okay, that's interesting to know. And specifically, we're talking from an Indian investor per se. We have a very huge market when we talk about the European Union. And how do you think that the Greek real estate market sets itself apart from the other European countries for investments in real estate?
Yeah, first of all, affordability. Greece is the fourth cheapest property market in Europe, believe it or not. Very strong tourist market. We are a top 10 destination. So as you Indians, of course, we have also rich history and culture. We have Mediterranean climate with more than 300 sunshine days per year. Our country is strategic location on the crossroads of Europe, Asia, and Africa. We have access to higher education, high capital appreciation. For example, last 5 years, we have 9% capital appreciation to the properties. Tax incentives for foreign investors. And of course, we have the best golden visa program with minimum investment of 250,000 for property purchase.
That's very interesting. And honestly, I can vouch for the other things that you have mentioned about Greece, considering that I was lucky enough to be there in last December, and the kind of people I have met there, they are very different from the people I've met in other parts of Europe. So I completely vouch for whatever you said. So this question that I'm going to ask you, maybe it is not directly related to you, but it's something that people would like to get your views on, which is the impact of golden visa program that it had on the Greek real estate as of now.
Actually, the impact was quite large. This caused because, as I told you, after the financial crisis that Greece came out, the golden visa program helped us to build again our wealth throughout real estate. So it increased the demand and the property prices, revitalizing the property market with foreign capital that helps stabilize the market and promoted growth. Shift the market focused for developers and agents. They adjust their strategies to prioritize projects that meet the specific needs of golden visa applicants. And economic benefits, of course, for the Greek economy through tax revenues and job creation in construction, real estate, and hospitality.
Interesting, interesting. So there has been a constant rising interest in the sustainable and the luxury property segment. And how does MAGNA adapt to these changes, these changes in trends and kind of investment that is coming across? What are your thoughts and how do you manage these?
Look, with the trend of incorporating sustainability into luxury real estate gaining momentum globally, MAGNA Real Estate couldn't be more a part of it. We have placed great importance on properties that meet the appropriate sustainability as much as they have luxury character. Such property are a priority for us and our clients, and we strive to have them in our portfolio. Of course, we suggest to our clients to proceed with this kind of properties, because at the end of the day, the future is sustainability and eco-friendly houses.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well said. Moving forward, we are going to talk about the property types and the buyer preferences. This is very important because as an investor, it is important to know which segment is booming the most in the market. So from your perspective, what type of properties are currently in high demand? Are these residential, commercial, or vacation homes?
Basically, all of them. There is a strong demand for both luxury and affordable residential properties in urban areas. Commercial real estate sector is also thriving, particularly in prime location like city center. Now there is a new trend, and I support that trend with and the offices, the green offices. And also, right now, with the new law about Golden Visa, there are a lot of developers seeking commercial properties to convert them into residential in order to be eligible for 250 Golden Visa. Vacation homes, especially in the coastal regions and iconic islands, are in high demand. The luxury real estate segment is experiencing significant growth because, once again, we are top 10 tourist destination. So these vacation homes, it's a must for us, and of course for the foreign investors.
Absolutely, absolutely. And now, what are some key features or amenities that investors should look at a property while investing?
I can tell you three: location, location, location. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, the location is a major thing in real estate. Everybody knows. So the proximity to key areas such as public transportation, rental demand of the area, size, good layout, condition, and the age of the property. Amenities like pool, gym, community spaces, smart home features, outdoor spaces, and parking availability are some of these features and key amenities that everybody wants.
Interesting. So this is kind of a repetition of what I've asked you, but it's important to understand that as well. And has there been any increase in demand of the eco-friendly or smart homes in Greece as of now? Of course, we are talking about sustainability. That's one part of it which you have spoken in the previous segment. But this is something that I would like to ask you.
Yes, there has been a significant increase in demand for both eco-friendly and smart homes in recent years. And this growing demand is shaping the future of the housing market as more people recognize the benefits. You know, the world screaming for sustainability and eco-friendly because, as you understand, right now the trend is sustainability and more eco-friendly houses. So MAGNA Real Estate trying to suggest, as I told you before, and promote sustainable houses and sustainability in all the ways and eco-friendly houses.
That's interesting. That's the way to go. I believe that's a common trend which is being followed almost in all parts of the world due to the climate change situation, which is affecting all of us. So, considering that, sustainability is the way forward. So now we are moving to the next segment, which talks about, it's a very important segment, of course, which is on the rental market and the ROI. So for our viewers, I would like to mention ROI is return on investments. So how attractive is the short-term rental market in Greece, specifically something like an Airbnb or a vacation rental, something like that?
It's very attractive, of course. Once again, Greece is a top 10 tourist destination with a constant increase of popularity. The one thing right now is that the Greek government has implemented measures to regulate the short-term rental market. For 1st January of 2025, a one-year ban on new short-term rental registrations in central Athens and only has been imposed. But this in no way changes the fact that the short-term leases are an excellent investment opportunity in Greece, not only in Athens city center, but of course in islands and tourist destinations.
Okay, so basically you are saying that there are certain regulations for the Airbnb segment, right?
Yes, but only in the city center of Athens. One-year ban for no new licenses.
Okay, got it. Now we're talking about the rental yields and what can the investor expect from Greece when it comes to rentals through the property?
Greece offers diverse opportunities for property investors with rental yields influenced by location, property type, and market dynamics. So residential properties in urban centers can offer 3 to 6%. Typically, some properties can offer more, but this is an average. Tourist-driven properties and student accommodations can offer 7 to 10%, and commercial real estate and offices between 6 to 8%.
That's a very interesting percentage and numbers that you have mentioned, specifically from the Indian per se. So I think it's a very attractive option as of now. Moving forward, the market is very dynamic, and we have seen the changes happening day in day out. Now, of course, the government have regulated most of the investments in different parts of Europe, and Greece is also affected from the same itself. Of course, there have been changes in the last couple of months, I would say, and it has been a constant practice of every country in Europe. So, according to you, do you think there are going to be more regulation changes and it's going to affect the real estate investment returns?
No, as far as I know, the last two changes that affect real estate investors were changes for Golden Visa program that the new law allows investment for 250, only to ex-commercial properties that you are convert them to residential. And the other one was the short-term regulation that I mentioned above.
Okay, okay, got it. Now, something which is more futuristic, as we say, future outlook and closing about the whole discussion that we had. So, what is Magna Real Estate vision in next 5 to 10 years? What's your vision as an organization?
Our main goal is to have a steady upward trend as a company. We want to focus on expanding our presence in the local and foreign market and to enhance the service offered. To continue, of course, to offer the best services to our clients and keep up with the technological development of our industry.
Interesting. What advice you would give to investors looking to enter into the Greek real estate market in 2025 and beyond? This is something quite generic. Of course, this is something that I would say these are your views from an industry representative per se.
Yes. Look, the main thing for me is that they need to work with a team of local professionals who will lead them confidently to the desired result. They need to understand the legal and taxational regulation because it's a little bit tricky in Greece. They must diversify their portfolio, of course, focus on prime location, but at the same time to see the potential to the upcoming areas. And at the end of the day, they must be patient, and the Greek real estate will reward them.
Great. So before moving to the closing part of the discussion that we are having, I would like to understand from you about certain success stories of people that you have dealt with over the years, whether in the domestic or the international front. So anything which in particular which comes to your mind that you would like to let our audience know about?
Yes, we have handled a lot of investors, foreign investors. We have handled a lot of cases for Golden Visa applicants from a lot of countries, China, Turkey, India as well. At the beginning, they don't know how we'll enter the market, so we are here to guide them with our colleagues from Synergia. And we can undertake everything A to Z and finalize their investment or the Golden Visa application, everything. And there was one case I remember that we had an investor that he didn't know how to enter the Greek market, what is the taxation, all the legal framework and everything. Because as I told you, it's a little bit tricky. That's why you have to have a good advisors, professionals by your side. And he tried to make it alone at first. He came here to Greece. And of course, he didn't understand nothing because he tried to go by himself to one lawyer, by himself to one accountant, to the notary. And it was very stressed for him.
Challenging.
True. Yes. And at the end of the day, he came to us and he get the best experience.
Absolutely. And I'm sure he would have really appreciated the whole process and recommended you further as well. But last but not the least, this is something that, again, I'm asking you from an individual investor per se. So say, for example, if I come to you and I say, hey, Dimitris, I want to invest in a property, which is basically for 250 option that you have as of now in the market. and definitely golden visa is something which I'm considering along with it. So what is your first recommendation? What's the process? How do you take him forward? Is it that you basically sit with your partners, and then of course you come to a conclusion that based on the requirement we're offering him so and so product, and then we can take it forward? How do you do that?
Exactly. We have a team with Synergia. They undertake everything for all the paperwork, all the legal, all the consulting around Golden Visa and the process, and we undertake everything from properties. So about properties, we are discussing with the client to see their needs. What is the purpose of investment? They want to come here and stay, or they want a good return. They want to long-term lease. So also, if they want in the Athens city center or in some islands, we hear their needs, and afterwards we propose some of the properties that we have in our portfolio, and we suggest them the best cases for them.
Great, great, great. Now, last but not the least, what's the best way to get in touch with you for any such requirement when it comes to how approachable are you in terms of your corrections specifically?
They can visit our website, www.magnaestate.gr. They can send us an email to info@magnaestate.gr. And of course, they can reach us throughout our social media, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or they can ask you, of course.
Of course, of course. So what we're going to do is we're going to put all the details in the description below, so that anybody who have any kind of questions can also directly approach Dimitris and Magna Real Estate for their queries. Thank you so much, Dimitris. It was lovely having you with us. And I would really encourage people to ask questions, because that is the way you can learn and understand. And I hope through this particular session, we were able to add certain value to your understanding about the Greek investments. Thank you so much, Dimitris.
Thank you for the invitation, Mayank. Thank you.
Take care. Yeah. Bye-bye.